June is known as the month to appreciate the great outdoors, as well as many other notable days, weeks, and month observations that coincide well with the great outdoors. For the nature enthusiasts, June is recognized as the camping, rivers and oceans, gardening, pollinators, and zoo and aquarium month. There are days in June dedicated for playing outside and playing yard games, weeding your garden, going barefoot, for going on trails or in the prairie, the seafarer, and the rainforest. And while you're wandering around outside, you might as well snap a photo on camera day of a black bear, giraffe, sea turtle, seashells, or of a UFO or asteroid, all of which have their own dedicated day in June. For the sports minded person, June is Women's Golf Month, and there are special weeks for fishing and boating, Little League Baseball, and for the roller coaster, and days for skateboarding, surfing, and swimming laps. And after all of these activities and fun things outside, a day to stay hydrated. So, what better way to embrace and appreciate June as the great outdoors month than to dedicate an episode to the benefits of getting outside? So, why is being and getting outside so important? Well, spending time in nature and outside is good for our mental, emotional, and physical health. Let's start out with mental health. Being outside alleviates stress, reduces depression, anxiety, PTSD by reducing the stress hormone cortisol. In using our sense of smell to take in the fresh aroma of the flowers, the trees, and the shrubs, and by hearing the sounds of water or birds and feeling the gentle breeze or the warmth of the sun, all of these things help to calm our mind, to unwind and recharge by soothing our senses without draining our mental energy. Being outside leads to better cognitive functioning. By calming our minds, we can improve our short term memory, our focus, attention, and concentration, while also increasing our productivity, creativity, and problem solving skills. Spending time outside also improves our emotional well being. It helps manage emotions like loneliness, irritability, and even road rage, and helps us relieve unwanted or painful emotions like fear, worry, and sadness. Being outside helps promote more feelings such as happiness, peace, and optimism. Many people find fishing peaceful and relaxing. Not me sometimes. I just feel like it's too slow. But for many people, it is very relaxing. I like to sit outside next to the bonfire and just listen to the sounds of nature, whether it's the coyotes or the bullfrogs or the locusts, or just gazing up into the stars on a clear night sky. Just being by a window and looking outside can also help you. It can improve your job satisfaction. Research shows that office workers with a window are more satisfied and less stressed at work. This is true. I had 5 different office spaces while I had my private mental health practice. One of those spaces didn't have a window, and I could definitely tell the difference. The last time I was given a choice, I chose a room with the window, knowing that it was not good for my mental health or anyone with me to have a room without a view. Getting outside into the great outdoors is also benefits our physical health. We have more opportunities and motivation to move around and exercise when we're outside, which also aids in weight management because we're just moving more, whether it's gardening, walking, biking, washing your car, or doing yard work. And it's also really a lot easier to socialize. Just grab a friend and go for a walk. Also, getting outside strengthens and boosts our immune system. The air circulation is so much better outside. There is less concentration of pollutants and viruses. We also get exposed to some microorganisms that help prepare your body to fight off more serious infections. And this reminds me of when my brother was visiting me before he was married and had kids of his own, and was really appalled that my young daughter was eating dirt and that I wasn't freaked out about it. I just said, a little dirt won't hurt. It's just strengthening her immune system. And I was right. She's a pretty strong girl right now, or I should say, young woman. A research study also found that after a 3-day trip to the forest, the white blood count for the participants increased and stayed elevated for more than 30 days. And these white blood cells are crucial for strengthening our body's natural germ fighting power. So, outside, I mentioned gardening. Gardening keeps you active, but it also provides fresh fruits and vegetables that are picked at the height of the nutrition value. So, giving you an even healthier diet. Getting outside also improves your vision and protects you from nearsightedness. Getting ample and brighter light from the outdoors keeps your eyes from working harder than they need to, whereas dim lights of inside often make it difficult to focus on an image. So if you're like me, getting older, you know this. Try reading a menu in a dimly lit restaurant without reading glasses. It's just about impossible to do. Getting outside also can improve your breathing. Yes, the air pollutants outside can trigger allergies, asthma, and other respiratory distress, but the air pollutants inside are 2 to 5 times more concentrated than outside. As I mentioned earlier, the air quality, the air circulation, it's open air. There's more space. So inside, concentrated, more apt to cause some respiratory issues than outside. And spending more time in open green spaces with lots of air circulation also lowers your risk of respiratory concerns. Getting outside also can improve your sleep. By exposing yourself to sunlight, this can improve your sleep by turning on your body's internal clock or your circadian rhythm by helping you feel more tired at night, shortening the time it takes to fall asleep, and improving the quality of your rest. Sunlight might not be the only reason. Getting the fresh air and more exercise are also contribute to getting a better and improved quality of sleep. And I know this is especially true for me and my kids and also my daughter's new puppy because when she comes to visit and the puppy's around, it's outside all the time, running around with our two dogs, it goes home and just crashes. The same for me. If I haven't been outside for a while and I'm outside for a half a day, I sleep like a baby. And lastly, getting outside can help you live longer. A research study of over 108,000 American women revealed that women who live near parks, lawns, trees, and forests live longer. Well, this could also be because that those that live near these green open spaces reap the previously stated benefits that I mentioned that the outdoors offers, such as improved air quality, more frequent exercise, and social engagement. So, how much time do you actually need to spend outdoors? Well, research indicates that 20 to 90 minutes outside were best for your mental health, especially if you were gardening or you had some sort of nature based therapy or exercise out in green spaces. That was the most beneficial. But a weekend getaway for a few days can also do this, a week-long retreat. But if you don't have that much time, any amount will do. But aim for 15 to 20 minutes of outside time. It will do wonders for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. But what if you don't live near any green open spaces like I do? Even if you live in an urban area, it's important to take breaks from being inside. Many cities now have more green spaces, parks, trails, and ponds that you can venture to that can get you back to nature. There are also opportunities to get involved in a community garden or just join a walking club, a biking club, or a bird watching club. I know I spend a lot of time in larger cities going to sports tournaments, and I often look and find there are so many trails to go on, so many bike trails, so many walk trails, or a combination that it is just great to be able to go to a city and not have to walk down a crowded street. So, but what happens if you really can't get outside very much or can't get out as often as you would like? You could bring the outside in. You can listen to bird songs or rain showers instead of music or the TV. You could adorn your living space with and desk with live plants and greenery. You can hang pictures of nature's beauty on your walls or have it as a screensaver or a background on your computer or your phone. You can diffuse essential oils of natural scents to enlist the calm serenity of the outdoors. Getting outside is just one of the ways you can enjoy the month of June, whether it is on a local trail, down a country road, or sightseeing at one of the many state or national parks, floating down the river, or sailing on a lake or ocean, doing yard work, or just relaxing on your deck. Find time to get outside so you can reap the mental, emotional, and physical benefits of the fresh air and sunshine. Your body, mind, and your family will thank you. I know I will have plenty of outside time this June doing yard work, gardening, watching my son's baseball games, walking on the country road every morning, and will find time to skip a few rocks on the water and take a hike in the woods. And hopefully, I can see the mountains as well. So, how are you going to enjoy and appreciate the great outdoors in June? I would love to hear about it. Have a great day.